Credentialing has always been kind of a fractured experience. If you think about the journey of a learner who starts in secondary school, they may not even complete in secondary. They might go into high school equivalency. And so even at that early stage, your credentialing is fractured.
This one-size-fits-all type of education is not supporting our needs in our community, and we need to educate our students that there are a ton of different options.
People are being left behind because they don't know. You have the Black population, Latino population, veterans. I think we're not serving them as best we could. Homeless. I mean, there's just when you talk about talent pool, we're not expanding that pool, and that's what we're trying to do.
I used to be a recruiter, and I know how challenging it can be when you know you have the right talent across the table from you and you want to hire them, but they're not telling you the right story. They have the skills, but they're not articulating it to you in the way in which they could.
More and more folks are wanting to work with data. They're not always sure exactly which data sets they need to access, how it applies to some of their work, what to do with it.
The National Science Foundation grant that made this gathering possible is a unique opportunity to bring people who represent an employer perspective, represent a student perspective, represent an education and training perspective.
And I don't think ever before all of these people have been in the room.
What is really important for us to contribute to that journey of building a more cohesive credentialing landscape is participating in these kinds of ecosystem conversations.
To have the folks that are in the room today together talking about common outcomes and common interests is really powerful.
I haven't seen all the data providers come together in some of the sense, or the data users and sort of the data outreach teams as well come together in this kind of a fashion.
The goal of today's activity is to try to get a handle on the various data systems that are available within the state.
I think if we can figure this out and better connect employers with credentials and students with credentials, I really think that can help us really fix this whole broken system of trying to figure out, what job you want, what does a job entail, what kind of, skills do you need.
I am incredibly excited that it's in Indiana. It's a real Hoosier opportunity for us, and we call ourselves Hoosiers here, to really be in on the ground floor of something that we anticipate is going to be highly successful in bringing employers, educators, and workers together.